I realized as I was trying to take pictures of this process that it would be easier to just show you via video. So we have our pop tabs. We have a length of ribbon folded in half like this. Your ribbon should be longer than the length of your pop tab bracelet by at least a third. I don't know the actual measurement, but let's get started. So we're going to take a pop tab, and there's a back and a front. The front is shinier. I like having the front showing, so I'm going to go through the back of the pop tab with the two pieces of ribbon, or the two sides of the ribbon, like so, and pull that onto the end. And we're going to flip it over so that the right side faces. I like it, as I mentioned, I like the shiny right side. Then we're going to take another pop tab, like so, and this time we're going to go into the front of the pop tab. This is a two-layered bracelet. There's a back layer of tabs and a top layer of tabs, and we have to put them on so that they sit on top of each other. So what we're going to do now is, so this one will sit on top of this like so. What we need to do is secure this top one onto this bottom one. So I'm going to flip it over for just a second, and I'm going to come back down through the bottom one with my ribbon, like so. There we go. Now if I flip this over, you'll see how it sits on top of the first one, and it's nice and snug. Now that the first one's on and the second one's on, there we go, top, bottom, we're going to go ahead and put a second bottom one on. It's going to fit, it's going to sit here. So what we want to do with that is we actually want to come up through the bottom of this one and through the top of this one. Through the back of this one. So if I hold it right here, I can actually take my ribbon and come through the back. Oh, I can't twist my arm around like that well enough to show you. Okay, you'll just have to trust me. I'm coming up from the bottom and into the top tab like so. Oh, not as easy as one would expect. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to do it for the other side. Here we go. Ba-ba-ba. One side of the pop tab is bigger than the other, and it makes it a little bit easier. Then I need to take this back down to secure the lower one to this structure. So I'm going to take it back down through here. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We have to put a top one on at the same time. So here's a top that sits here. And we're going to go back down through both to the back. Oops, sorry. I took the lower ribbon and put it in the upper hole. Let's try that again. That goes through both into the back. Top ribbon goes through both into the back. Yay! There we go. Now we're going to put another one on the bottom, like so, and we're going to come up through both holes to the front. Being careful not to twist your ribbon or put it, I suppose you could crisscross it. It might actually be an interesting design feature. I should try that on my next one. It'd be interesting to crisscross the ribbon in the back or in the front. But that being said, if you crisscross it, you're going to need extra ribbon. So I've secured another one on the back. I'm going to grab another one for the front or for the top. I like them all to be this in the same direction. So you notice how they have this sort of little thing on the top. I put those all on the same side. So this one is a top piece, and the ribbon goes back down through both, and you've got the idea. This is how it works. Whoops. I'm obviously not very graceful at this. Let's do this one more time. Here's the other one, down through both. And as you're working on this, if you don't pull it too tightly, you can sort of straighten it out and clean it up as you go. So there you go. That's how you make a pop cap bracelet. I'll have pictures of it to show you when I'm done with one.